These are bands that I use. Hold on, let's just open one up here. And then you go across the floor like this. Who's excited? I'm excited for the first Marathon Monday. That's right, it is December 6th. All right, 2021. You might be discovering this video and this entire playlist in 2023 or 2024, but I'm hoping, all right, so if you navigate to the homepage of this YouTube channel, and thanks for hitting the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, what's going to happen over the next approximately 20 weeks, I'll talk about that in a minute. Over the next 20 weeks is once a week on Monday, I'm going to publish a new video in this series, entire series, training for the 2022 Rotterdam Marathon. Even though it's the 2022 version of the Rotterdam Marathon, I'm hoping that the information I share over the next 20 weeks approximately, it will be valuable for you down the road as well. So here's what's going to happen. On the homepage, navigate there. Maybe you're just discovering this channel on February 27th after my tune-up race in Florida, but you want to see my entire journey leading into Rotterdam. Go to the homepage, find the first video, and I'm going to label in the title like I did for today. I'm going to label very clearly video 1, or I'll say video 1 or week 1 in the title of the playlist. And then week 2, week 3. And so you can go back and watch my journey as I train at, a high level, as my volume goes up the roller coaster, when I put in the key workouts for this training block, what the volume is going to look like, and then also talk about why I've actually already pivoted from a 16-week training block to an 18-week training block. I'll talk more about that in a minute. And I got to give a shout out to H-Town Q over on Discord. If you want to go deeper into the conversation about my marathon training, join up as a member of the channel, and then you'll have access to Discord. And H-Town Q, aka Henry, he mentioned on Discord maybe 2 months ago, Seth, could you release the key dates for your racing in 2022. So who knows, maybe some of us could join up in your training plan, not running the same volume that I'm gonna run, but maybe the key workouts that you're gonna do, and we could mimic or follow along as close as possible with your training plan. And I thought that was a brilliant idea. So here are the key dates. February 27th, Gasparilla Run down in Tampa Bay, Florida is going to be my tune-up race for Rotterdam. And then Rotterdam is April 10th, okay? And then I'm actually not racing as much in 2022. My next peak race isn't until September, let me just think here, 18th. The Pikes Peak Marathon, okay? And I'm still actually researching when I would like to do a tune-up race for the Pikes Peak Marathon. Those are the key peak races for me in 2022. I will be doing more races, but not peak races in the new year. Now you might be asking, Seth, this is new to the channel, an entire playlist dedicated to one peak race. You're right. And the reason I'm doing it is that I'm not a coach. I'm not an online coach for anybody. I don't coach anybody, okay? I want to be clear on that. I'm simply an experience coordinator, all right? Meaning I like to tinker, I like to test. Like for example, if you're just subscribing to the channel, today I'm filming this on December 6th, 2021. On November, was it 7th, 2021? So basically 4 weeks ago, I raced the New York City Marathon. In that training block, which was only 10 weeks, all right, not 18, it was a very short, concise, too short of a marathon training block. I peaked out at 140 miles a week. It was a lot. I've talked all about that. I'll link to it down in the description. Also, a link to it upper right-hand corner where I break down the entire training block for that marathon. A lot of lessons learned in that, which I'm excited to apply to Rotterdam. Now, we might as well dive into it now. And this is, again, the experience coordinator and why I did this graph in pencil, okay? I haven't filled in the exact volume that I'm gonna be running yet. I'm very, very close to making those final decisions, but it's in pencil because, for example, I took 2 weeks off after New York City, and then that's my big reset. Once a year, I take 2 weeks off, And then I've actually taken the first week back of running was 15 miles for the entire week. And then the second week was 30. This week, I'll tell you right now, it's going to be 45. Okay, so I'm going up 15 miles a week. As I go up, go up the volume roller coaster there, and I'm ready, is the bottom line. So my legs are fresh, and that is why today's run, there it is on your screen, I begin to introduce, as I said on Strava, let's connect there. You'll see all the training over on Strava. If you really want to see day by day my training log, it's all there on Strava. I don't private. You can put some of your runs into private mode. I don't do that for any of my runs ever, okay? It's all visible there. I don't have any secrets over on Strava. And same with, if you want to see the running shoes that I'm wearing in my training, you can head over there as well. And so over on Strava, what I believe I titled the run today, and again, here it is on your screen, the breakdown, and also I'm going to be doing much better moving forward on the Marathon Monday playlist, communicating with you very clearly exactly what I'm doing in the training. So that's what this green title is going to be, where I break down the shoe I'm running in, how many miles I have in the shoe, how I felt that day, what else? The pace, the elevation, the type of run, etc., etc. Okay, so diagonals started today, which are strides, which I'm gonna run. As a little announcement for all of you, I'm gonna run less volume for the rod. If you watch the channel a lot, you know I love high volume. I love running. So I love long runs. I love 20 mile, 22, 23 mile long runs consistently. But I also know this is, I guess let's just dive in now for Marathon Monday. Lessons in my personal journey as a mountain runner, transitioning. I've transitioned to road marathons, especially moving forward toward the Olympic trials qualifying window, which opens up on January 1st, 2022. I'll talk more about that in a minute, but I need more speed. I need more speed work. So today, day one of the training block, building those habits into my training, I went straight to the soccer fields by my house, and I did diagonals. Okay, so basically 6 strides, 120 meter strides back and forth across the soccer field, because I need to work on recruiting those fast twitch muscle fibers, getting the turnover going, and I can't be lackadaisical at all and lean too far in the direction of long runs, stamina, endurance, building that aerobic capacity, which I think is at a pretty high level right now, considering the volume that I've done in 2020 and now 2021, almost hitting 4,000 miles for the calendar year back to back. All right, time to withdraw from that aerobic bank account a little bit of that aerobic capacity and transfer it from the bank account, and maybe do a little investing over here in the I'm trying to make an analogy to investing, like in the stock market. Invest into a speedy stock market. What's a speedy I'm going to stop with the analogy. Speedy stock on the S&P 500. All right, there we go. I thought of it. Okay, so let's go out here. I'm going to open up some boxes and then talk to you about the OTQ and CIM, the California International Marathon. So for that OTQ, the Olympic Trials qualifier, the times got faster as we announced last week, okay? 2:45 down to 2:37 for the women for the marathon, and from 2:19 down to 2:18 for the men. Much faster. And let me just pull out a few boxes here. So it got faster. We will see how many are able to qualify for Los Angeles. And it's interesting in the live stream today to learn about Austria, to learn about Brazil, all these different locations and how around the world how they select their marathon teams. Very interesting. And I'm just thinking, actually, for next Monday, maybe selecting and honing in on your goal race pace for your future marathon and or half marathon. Maybe that'll be the focus of next week's Marathon Monday. Let me know what you think down in the comments. So in these boxes are strengthening and recovery items. Okay. for stretching out and foam rolling. These are bands that I use. Hold on, let's just open one up. And then you go across the floor like this for strengthening. We will be talking much more about comment of the day. Oh yeah, CIM, huge shout out to Sarah Vaughn for PR in her marathon debut. I guess it would be a PR, but then a new course record at CIM. Sarah, you're amazing, unbelievable. Also, Ashton, a member of the channel, PR'd by 6 minutes, and so unbelievable, and broke 2:24. He's chasing down, along with Ryan, another member, and myself, all three of us, and I'm sure there's others out there who watch on a consistent, actually let me know in the comments, are you chasing down an Olympic trials qualifier? Shout out to Robert Harridge. He gets the comment of the day. Robert says, I just got over 50 miles in my Saucony Axons. Before I relegated them as a heavier runner, it doesn't get softer. Good to know, Robert. Sometimes us heavier runners break in shoes like this faster and they soften up. Nope, not this one. Still firm. I was honestly a little confused during my review with the shoe. It's too much like the Endorphin Shift. Robert, you get the comment of the day. Thank you for the information on yesterday's running shoe review, the Saucony Axon. Question of the day, what details would you like me to cover in this new training series for the marathon? Okay, what details? Nutrition, race tactics, stretching, foam rolling, workouts, oh my goodness, volume, sleep. It doesn't matter. What would you like me to cover the most? Down below in the comments. Thanks for hitting it up. All right, here we go. We will toss it to something connected. Well, of course, hold on. Something connected. We'll toss it to the playlist. Once I make, okay, this is a key point. Once I publish the vlog, it'll be right here on the playlist. Right there, right there, right there. All right, this is video 1 of Monday Marathon, Monday Marathon. You know what I'm talking about. All right, seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.